Advertising plays a kind of role of sort of steering us in a certain direction, right? Like shaping minds, changing cultural norms or ideas. Would you agree with that?
I mean, when you're beamed into 98% of the country's households, you do have a power. And I think that you have to use that power with a lot of, it's a responsibility. So the images that you beam are then looked at by children, by women, by men. So what we try to do is we try to normalize imagery that currently, Pakistan is 145 out of 146 countries on the Gender Equality Index. So at Saatchi, what we try to do is we try to create empowered roles for women. We have a tea brand, Tapal, where instead of having, I was so tired of like that sort of servitude of serving the tea, we had Fawad Khan making and serving the tea to his wife. And from that, we saw kind of the behavioral shift. We saw, men writing to us and telling us, I made this cup of tea on social media for my wife, women talking about it. And suddenly we saw other brands started creating a more, sort of equal relationship structure on TV. So, you have everyday husband and wife banter, very equal relationships. You have, Shan, khana pakana kisi ek ka naam nahi hota. National Foods then brought men into the kitchen to cook for their wives. So you start seeing sort of this impact of how one image can then start creating more and more change and eventually starts changing and shaping attitudes because something becomes a cultural norm. When you start seeing something again and again and again, that image becomes a norm. So it absolutely has an impact on behavior, it has an impact on culture. Ariel did an ad campaign, Share the Load. And Share the Load, it's not just, something to win awards. We actually got, Ariel got stories of women who then said, my mother-in-law saw this and realized, my father-in-law saw this and realized that, the onus of all the housework is on me. So I think advertisers need to realize that they have a huge responsibility beyond just selling brands, and I think they're realizing that. You're seeing a lot more purpose-driven campaigns on how to shape and shift culture.